is a Cosmic Octave original podcast.
Me and Jake running down the street with a handful of comic books, kicking ass and banging chicks and drinking booze
No, not
and
me.
smoking
Not
weed.
me. I'm
Oh,
married.
Yeah, well,
I'm married.
Jake.
Can't do that.
Yeah. Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.
Episode number 65.
Who's our engineer? We got to get that cleaned up. That static at the end of our theme
bit
song.
wasn't funny last time, right? It hurt my feelings.
You know what wasn't funny on Friday when we were doing a game together, and
Right.
you just literally just busted out with like, "I'm gonna throw a comedy flag on your ass," in front of the hundreds of people that were listening.
Hey, man.
Embarrassing.
Is it?
The folks in Nottoway Valley were like,
If
"What
you're
the
going to
fuck?"
make a shitty joke, I'm going to call you out for it. And that's what you did.
I did make some shitty jokes.
And I don't want to hear it.
Let's just say this: doing that game compared to the one we did the week before. Here's the thing: we were going on this awesome trip the next day. They won their first game in what, 4 years or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was trying not to swear. Fuck that shit.
Wow.
So honestly, and then Friday was like an hour away, and I'm like, what the hell?
You didn't have to show up.
No,
I could have done it myself.
I know you could have. Actually, you know what I love about you saying that is at one point during the game, you were like, man, I'm really glad you showed up. I don't know how I was going to do anything for 30 minutes for a halftime. No, but that's why I was like, I was just not as nearly as jazzed and as up as I was for the game.
Yeah, and you made the broadcast worse. So why don't you think twice before you do shit like
You're the
that?
one who asked me. Also, I don't get paid for this shit.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Probably
I guess
something
she's
in the
still
game.
watching the game.
No, I can't
That's
hear
how much
anything.
I care about you. So anyway, important episode number 65.
Are we on the show now?
Yes, we're back
Okay.
on the show.
You should
now.
tell me, like, you know, like a producer should.
No,
like,
I don't want to. I want you
Like,
to.
hey, we're live. We're ready.
But it's not live. We fuck up. We fix it. We record it.
Not really.
Not really.
I mean, it's not like we do segments. You know, I mean, here's the thing is that what a lot of people
do
don't
segments,
know. Well, right, but here's what a lot of people don't know. We sit down, we start the show, and about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, the show's finished. Jake puts a couple of like the end.
They don't need to know how it's going.
I'm just saying. There's very little. We might pause and record something over, maybe like a 30 seconds or something, but maybe that's technical issues. But we really don't do segments and then
Yeah.
put them all together for a show. Unlike some of our competitors.
Nailed it. You nailed it, buddy.
I'm going to take them all down one by one.
So I want to have a conversation about a couple Disney products.
I wasn't
and-
told we were having conversations here today.
And have a conversation about the latest Black Adam trailer. Not even about the trailer itself, but kind of a broader topic of how badly do you need to sell a movie is what I'm asking. Because, I feel like
You know what's cool is
movies that don't, really have a lot of faith in what they're going to do tend to have a lot more trailers to try and entice you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, there's all this cool stuff, you know?
Yeah. Here's the thing is when we got our first teaser trailer for Wakanda Forever,
Yeah.
and when we first got our first teaser for Love and Thunder, now both of them compared to how they've done it in the past came really late compared to when the movie's going to be released. You know, but here's the thing though,
that's 'cause
is
of visual
I
effects,
knew that Thor Love and Thunder was going to come out this summer. And I know that Wakanda Forever is coming out in November. You know what I know? I know that I'm not going to wake up and look up the internet and somebody going, oh, hey, guess what? This MCU property has been delayed again. You know?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Like, when you see those trailers, you're like, oh, cool, finally. You know, because I've been waiting. I have it on my calendar when it's going to be. Because the worst that's going to happen is maybe it might get switched like a month or two later. That's the worst that the MCU has done because they're smart, right? So I have it on my calendar, like that's when the movie is, and that's bottom line. I don't have to move that for shit. Now I'm just waiting for the trailer. What DC and Warner Brothers are trying to do is, hey, we swear to God this movie doesn't suck fucking balls. Here's some more shit because it's still not ready because it sucks. What I mean is...
What if they're... Well, okay.
The
Yeah,
movie
no,
sucks. That's why it's
let's-
still taking so long for it to come out. When is it supposed to come out now?
Let's actually have a discussion.
I'm sorry. I got all up in your face.
No, well, we're just gonna have this conversation now instead of later. No, I wanted to kind of talk about trailers in general, and this reminds me a lot of, like I said, Ant-Man is an example. Or actually, Ant-Man was a good movie, but I feel like they just released trailer after trailer to try and entice people because I don't think they.
The first Ant-Man?
Yeah, because I think that they still weren't sure that just the MC, like the Marvel Studios banner was
Maybe
enough.
possible.
So they released a bunch of trailers to it. But
But did they ever delay Ant-Man?
well, yeah, because you do know they delay every movie, right?
Sure.
Except for like maybe the Phase 1 stuff, but they've always delayed things. But
Right, but they're still within a general 6 months of when they first call them. Like, hey, this is going to come out here, and it's
Yeah.
not going to be any later or before, like 6 months than this date.
you know what another movie that this reminds me of where they kept releasing trailer after trailer to try and entice you? Fucking Amazing Spider-Man 2. Which was not a good movie.
No.
And that's what it made, because you see the last shot of Amazing Spider-Man 2
In the trailer, you fucking idiots.
The very last shot of the movie is in the trailer, which is fucking bonkers.
You know what I thought could have been a
But
really...
that's what I think of with this.
You know what I thought could have been a really funny bit, which I'm sorry they didn't do in No Way Home, was to just have, like, Paul Giamatti, like, walking down the street and, like, who the fuck are you guys? You know what I mean? Like, have his, like... I don't know.
Yeah, just have the rhino show
What
up.
kills me is that he went through, like, a shitload of makeup.
Yeah, and they dude,
With the tattoo around his forehead and shit.
We need to get back into doing deep dive episodes because I feel like we could do a really fun deep dive on what the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was supposed to be.
You know how it's different? It's not Mary Jane, it's Gwen Stacy.
Well, they cut out all Mary Jane was. They were supposed to be the love triangle with Mary Jane in that movie,
Whatever.
and she got completely cut out of it.
Yeah.
There was a whole other plot that the scene actually showed up online, or when No Way Home was coming out, of Peter seeing his dad. And man, those Amazing Spider-Man movies really try to get me to give a fuck about Peter's parents. And I'm sorry,
Well,
I was never told to care about them in the comics, and I never will.
You missed the Clone Saga. Thank God.
Oh, I know all about the fucking
Yeah,
Shield
no, but
agent,
it started.
stupid
No,
stuff.
but it all started
yeah.
with his parents miraculously coming back. That's how it started.
You know, there's only like one
In the
good
comics.
Spider-Man Clone Wars story, and they've done like 6. I fucking hate Spider-Man with clones.
You know what I hate?
Although I like Ben Reilly, I like the Scarlet Spider. But yeah, my point is, when you think, you can always tell when a movie, a studio doesn't have the most confidence in a movie. Like DC itself played that the first ever Batman trailer we saw at Fandom. They played that even after there were other trailers. They had like one more other trailer that came out. They played that trailer all the time in front of movies because they were so confident in that movie. They're like, we'll just fucking put this trailer out. This is enough to entice people to go see this movie. Whereas now Black Adam is like, look at all the Justice Society stuff. Is Superman might be in it? Is Superman in it? I don't know. You gotta go see the movie and find out. And
But Batman was good.
But the Batman was good, so the Batman didn't have to do all this.
I guarantee you,
I'm
Black Adam sucks.
I want to tell you right now, it probably will, but I will probably enjoy it.
I'm still gonna go see it
Because I think I'm going to enjoy it on a level of I understand that it's shit. Because I'm sorry.
That's how I was when I watched Green Lantern in the theater. I like seriously because
that movie falls apart in the third act.
Dude, I am such a huge Green Lantern guy. I remember that was the same summer that Captain America, Green Lantern, and Thor all came out that same year.
Yeah.
And I wore my T-shirts to every one. I had a Captain America, you know what I mean? I was that guy.
Well, yeah.
And I remember my girlfriend and I, we were in Ohio, and we got to the movie theater, and I just smoked like 2 bowls because she didn't really smoke. So I smoked like 2 bowls in the car before we went inside. So I wanted to be like ready for it, you know. We go in, and like we're watching this, and about an hour into the movie, they've done the stuff, you know, the training stuff on Oa, yeah. And they're back at the party where he makes like the big track or something to save the car. I don't remember. Mm-hmm. It's where he first debuts as Green Lantern on Earth at that party.
Yeah, when he has the track,
the big yes. And I'm just like, I'm sitting there and I'm super fucking high and I'm eating my popcorn and drinking my cherry Coke like I always do at every movie, and I'm just like, man, Man, this sucks. Like, this just sucks.
Hey,
this is terrible.
I rewatched it over the summer on
You did.
HBO Max.
I tried that.
I will tell you, it's not as bad as you think. It's not good. Now, let me be clear. The first 2 acts of that movie aren't bad. They're pretty solid.
See, I tried to watch it again.
It falls apart in the 3rd act. So when he comes back to Earth, that's
Yes.
when the movie takes a nosedive.
See, when
all the stuff on Earth, and then Oa, and then or great, and then everything
Right.
after that is.
So about 6 months ago or something, I said this on the podcast. We were talking about something, and I remember I did, because I still had HBO Max, and I had nothing else to watch. I think We Own This City had been over, and whatever, just whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like,
really
you know
care
what?
about Game of Thrones, so what was the point?
Fuck no. That's why I don't sit there making videos about how bad it is, because who gives a shit? Joke's on you. You're not supposed to watch it anyway.
Well,
anyway,
you know what? After we're done recording, I'm gonna watch the latest episode.
that's good for you.
I like that show. So
Yeah.
fuck
See,
you.
no. Here's
No,
the
I'm
thing.
kidding.
You
Anyway.
like the show because you like the show.
Finish
yeah.
your point with Green Lantern.
But I was trying to watch it. I was rewatching it because I was like, it couldn't be that bad, and it was.
Really?
I couldn't even make it to Oa, dude.
I think some of the jokes don't land. But I think it's fine. I think you're being way too harsh on that movie.
Here's the thing: is there's
I'm not.
I could not quantify to you why the movie's bad. I really can't, because there's so many good things coming together. The stew should be good, but the stew tastes like fucking dirty laundry, dude. All those delicious,
I don't understand
that delicious,
it. I don't
those
get it.
delicious pork cubes of Ryan Reynolds, the fucking succulent carrots of Mark Strong's Sinestro, the fucking the buttery potatoes of Michael Clark Duncan's Kilowog. Oh man, just so much
These
of
are
it.
all wins in the movie. I don't see why you're saying.
Yeah, but
couldn't
you
get
put
to
it all
that part.
together, and for some reason, it tastes like shit.
I'm telling you, you're being.
I don't know why.
The only, honestly, in my opinion, I think the movie falls
So you're
apart.
telling me, yep. So
it
you're
goes
telling me
back.
that my opinion doesn't matter, and
No,
that
I'm
your
sa-
opinion.
I'm saying you're being ridiculously harsh on this. But it's all. Listen. This is also. 12.
I feel like you're mansplaining to me.
This is also like 14 years of MCU movies with hindsight here. So
Yeah,
you're seeing
true.
what these movies can be, and you're seeing that we weren't
Fair,
there in 2011.
fair.
That's the way I perceive it. That's the way I enjoy it.
The next time I feel bad
but
about
hey-
something, I'm not going to call you.
But hey,
Well,
Tyler,
here's why you shouldn't
Tyler,
feel bad.
Tyler, I'm not saying your opinion isn't invalid because it's not a good movie. It's not a good movie.
No, it's not.
I'm not gonna say that it's
I'm just
good.
saying your opinion's bad because you're a fucking ass.
I'm just saying you're being a fucking dick about an okay movie.
It's not okay.
It's okay.
No, it's not. It doesn't rise to the fucking level of fucking mediocre. Sorry. You know,
we get. This
we're
this
two
is the
floors
serial-
away. Do you think I'm really going to wake him up? Well, I guess I do get
You got a
loud.
big ass voice.
You get a big ass voice. You talking about my ass?
It bellows across the house.
Oh, well. My voice does carry. That's why I do my vocals at the station. O'Reilly.
Anyway,
Sorry.
no, but I just think when with what they're trying to do with Black Adam, and now they're like really desperate to try and tease that Superman's going to be in this, which I think there's no way that Superman is in this movie.
And who
other than
cares if he
maybe an
is?
End-credit scene.
Who fucking cares if he is? Because it's going to be Henry Cavill, who's no longer in the fucking DCEU.
Who the fuck knows what they're doing with this movie and how that's going to tie in? I don't know. I just don't know.
You can't see it on the air, but I'm seriously like, I'm imagining a DC like Warner Brothers executive standing here in the corner, and I'm just fucking giving him like the finger.
Here's
Just
the
fuck
thi-
you, dude.
here-
Just fuck you.
Tyler, I think this is how I'm going to view this movie,
Ruining great characters.
Black Adam.
Huh?
I'm going to view it as I do with Venom, where I'm not going to take it at all serious
Okay.
and just be like, whatever, this is a silly fucking movie. I
It's a
don't know.
ride.
I'm going to just try and enjoy it and just take what it is. It's just going to be The Rock's vehicle, a Dwayne Johnson vehicle. He wanted to have a name that he could tie to the DC universe. He's been attached to this role for a decade almost. So good for him that if he really wants this to come out. I just think there's some things that make me say, I don't know if he really cares about this character as much as he says.
What do you mean?
He could have done pointy ears at the very least.
He could have done what?
If he wasn't going to have hair, he could at the very least have pointy ears.
He doesn't?
No.
Why?
He just doesn't. Now, personally, I didn't even know about the pointy ears until someone said
I
something.
don't care that much, but
I
now
don't
that I
either,
know
but
about
I'm
it, it's
saying-
like, really? That's such a little thing.
I know. But I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck about Black Adam, but I'm gonna enjoy this movie because I know you and I will have fun at the movies, and I think you and I will have because I doubt that Ashley wants to see it.
I'll bet you Pierce Brosnan is gonna kill it as Dr. Fate.
That's what I think. I think the Justice Society is going to be the better thing in this movie, and I think The Rock knows it. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of talk about trailers and how we keep saying. You talk about this, and I had the same issue. It's like The Rock has been tied to this role for a decade. You know, these movies, these things get announced so far in advance. I mean, when was fucking Avatar 2 announced, and it's just now coming out? Like,
when you think about the amount of special effects work that needs to be done even today with that shit.
They managed to make it work in 2009.
I'm saying, like, they probably were like, hey, we're going to start.
Honestly,
it'll be a couple years because it's a long fucking process, but it's going to look great.
And I know there's people out there.
It does look great.
I know there's people out there that are excited about the new Avatar movie. Good for you.
Yeah, fuck off.
I just... Well, it's been
2 hours of eye candy.
This has been so long. The first movie came out in 2009.
I still don't know what it was about.
I don't remember anything from it. And
I just remember that it was a terrible script idea. Hey, the thing that we're going after is called unobtainium. I'm going to punch you in the face, Jim.
And it's another planet called Pandora. That seems to be a trend that everybody does, is they have a planet named Pandora that's pretty popular in modern science fiction. And
you guys need to get some fucking thesauruses. You know what? Thesauri, I think, is actually the plural of this.
Oh, my God. Well, actually, I'm a wordsmith. I'm also Dr. Evil, apparently. No, but...
Fuck you, man.
All you need to know from the first Avatar is it's Dances with Wolves but with blue people. That's all it is. And, I look, again, if people are excited...
By the way, Dances with Wolves, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Is a white savior story. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Well, so is Avatar, because he's a white marine that goes in and saves indigenous people of this planet.
The walks with fists or whatever, the chick.
Also, can we talk about how they fuck in that movie? They fuck with hair. It's weird.
She was traumatized. She should not. I mean, the ostensibly it's a love story between them because they're the only two white people in the camp. But she's traumatized and can't make her own decisions. She's been traumatized all her damn life.
Are you talking about Dances with Wolves now?
Yes.
Oh, why are you still talking about this?
Oh, when they fuck with hair in Avatar?
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, you know my SJW was showing. Sorry, man.
All right, let's move on to She-Hulk.
See, I'm like this in real life.
All right, so episode 6 of She-Hulk, Just Jen is the title of this episode. Mm-hmm. And I got to say, how they did the title card was pretty funny. I enjoyed that. So this is an interesting episode to talk about. I want to get your thoughts. Because with how episode 5 ends, it's obvious that we're like, okay, Daredevil's going to be the next episode. So what were you mad when she's like, oh yeah, when they looked directly at the camera and said, this is a one-off wedding episode?
No. And the reason why is because unlike a lot of people who talk about this show constantly on the internet, I have faith in the people that made this show. I have faith in the creators and the people who are producing it. I will say once again, I am sitting here and I'm like, I'm really kind of sick that I'm not sick, but I really don't like that they kind of made Titania a throwaway kind of joke character, especially in this episode. But that big She-Hulk collection that I bought, that Breaking the Fourth Wall, there's other collected things besides that comic series, and one of them is this standalone story that came out in Marvel Comics Presents, I think, and it's like a 15-page story about She-Hulk trying to argue against the Mutant Registration Act in front of the Supreme Court. And while she's doing it, Titania's fucking with shit outside. So like the entire time, every time she tries to get like going, like Titania comes back. And this entire story, Titania is treated as entirely as a joke character. And I read this and I forgot about this thing. I forgot about because it's right in the beginning. And it's Chris Claremont wrote it. Alan Davis drew it. It's fucking, two of my favorite creators. It's a beautiful story, whatever. Beautifully drawn, written, whatever. But then I realized, I'm like, There's a lot of characters in the Marvel comics, actual comic books, that are played as jokes. Now, the way that they've resurrected Titania, this is back in the late 80s, early 90s. The way they've resurrected Titania in the comics as part of Gamma Force, or Gamma Flight, which was, it was Absorbing Man, her. Basically, that whole miniseries was about transgenderism and body positivity and shit. I mean, it was amazing, like how a comic book like just took these huge ideas and topics that are really like, I don't want to talk about that, and made them easy to talk about.
Yeah.
But that's different. So, I mean, I hope that they don't just throw her away. I'm heartened a lot by the return of Samuel Stearns. I am. Because honestly, like, I thought they would never go back to him. And now they are. And it's like, okay, so maybe they're not just throwing away these characters.
So what I want to know...
But other than, that's the only complaint I might have had. Other than that, I thought it was a great episode, as usual.
I truly think that it's a show that...
I like that it fucks with its audience.
Yeah, it's funny. It's a comedy.
That's why the white guys hate it, because they don't like get fucked with.
I just, again, I say this, I feel like I've been saying this every week. I think people miss the point. I think people miss that it's not your typical MCU movie or show, and that's why I like it.
It's meant,
and man. I get so frustrated because look, while I don't like something like Eternals, I respect that they gave a filmmaker a lot of freedom to make the movie she wanted to make.
Yeah.
And while, however you might feel about Thor: Love and Thunder, it's definitely more unique than any other Thor movie or MCU movie.
It's definitely Tiki's vision.
Tiki with TD.
Do we have that?
Well, I don't want to switch.
You're like, I don't want to fuck with it.
Well, it always malfunctions when I want to use it. As you know, technology does.
Technology sucks.
No, I wasn't upset by this episode. I was kind of surprised, and I did think that was really funny that they looked you straight in the face and told you, yeah, we're not doing him yet.
Can I just say something really bad?
Don't forget whose show this is.
Do you want to know how bad this is?
What?
I completely forgot until the show was over that they had shown the Daredevil costume.
The episode before? That's hilarious.
I literally was like, I want to see the costume too.
But you know what I thought? What? I thought that I thought Matt was going to be at the wedding. So I thought, okay, maybe they're playing with us, and we don't see Daredevil, but we see Matt.
Right.
And so I was kind of just waiting for him to pop up to the wedding, and then the episode ends, and I go, huh. Just kind of like, all right, that's funny.
What was it, the Unchettable Hulk?
Yeah, Unchettable.
Is that her brother?
No, maybe I thought it was her cousin, but I can't.
Okay,
remember.
but she's related to him, obviously.
Yeah, he was at dinner, so I think it might have been her brother.
The Unchettable Hulk.
Oh God,
the DJ.
But when she told her not to be She-Hulk, and then it cuts the title card and says just Jen, I was like, that's pretty funny too. I will say, while the Mr. Immortal reveal was pretty damn funny.
Oh, we got to talk about Mr. Immortal. Fuck, I forgot about him. Oh, that was the best part about the episode.
I don't know.
I'm not a huge fan of how they're using Mr. Immortal in the comic or in the MCU. However,
he's a John Byrne character, and
however, it is fucking amazing how they're using him in the MCU.
So fucking funny.
That is great, and how he walked out the fucking window.
Yeah, he just jumped off.
You got to understand, like,
well, I do die for like a little bit.
Here's the thing. In the comics, he's this dude with this brightly colored fucking clown suit and this long, shaggy, curly blonde hair and a mask and all this shit.
Domino mask.
When he's a member of the Great Lakes Avengers in the comics, which is kind of a joke team, and it also features a really problematic character named Big Bertha, whose superpower is she's a gigantic fat lady with superpowers, but then she has the ability to lose all that weight, and she's like
hot.
Yes, and she's like the Bruce Wayne of the
right. That's
team.
like her alter. That's okay.
Little problematic, little bit. Anyway, whatever. It is, but it isn't. But in the comics, Dinosaur is this.
Nice.
She's this pink. Anthropomorphized like pterodactyl lady. She and him have a complicated relationship, and when he resurrects, when he revives or resurrects or whatever.
I was trying to say that without getting a sneeze.
He immediately like goes insane. And the only way to get him to calm down is for her. She has a way that she whistles something with her voice.
He's freaking out because he can die.
No, I can't remember if they ever explained why he freaks out after he comes back from the dead.
Okay.
In the comics, he comes back from the dead and then he flips his shit, and she has to calm him down, or else, like, I don't know what eventually happens, but it's not good, you know. But I loved, because here's the thing: if you looked at his clothing, he was totally wearing white, red and blue colors, and they were just muted and stuff. And he kind of
looks like Wonder Man. Kind of.
I gotta be honest, dude. I at first I was like, oh, don't do this, and then afterwards I was like, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Because you can't have these brightly colored costumes in real life. They would look stupid. And the MCU has done a great job of making it real life type stuff.
Yeah.
And I love how, again, we just talked about throwaway characters. I loved how they took a character who is kind of a throwaway in the comics and made him a big part of the show. Yeah.
And that was the B plot. The B plot was what's the name of her assistant? I can't think of it.
Ginger? Or is that the name of the actress? I think it's Ginger Gonzaga is the name of the actress.
Anyway, her
Nikki.
Nikki and
I can't remember. Book. Something Book.
Well, she was a.
Her last name is Book.
Yeah, she's a She-Hulk character.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but
I don't know. That was, I think, the weaker part of the episode for me. I was having more fun at the wedding, but I think it was a very smart, like a fun, like. And again, it's a sitcom, so it is like that wacky, like B plot that you're kind of see, and it feels like it's not even attached, but there's the duality of it because it's a man trying to get divorced while Jen goes to a wedding. Like I liked the kind of
I remember when it started
of
the scene, and I'm just like, what's going on here? And then as soon as they said Mr. Immortal, I was like, oh fuck yes, dude, like, because
and it's funny that they got that guy to do it because the last time I saw him, he was the ex-husband of Julia Louis-Dreyfus character in Veep. Oh, and he was kind of a shitbag character. He's
been in some stuff,
he's
and
always like a smarmy dude.
A little bit, yeah. But no, so obviously I'm not
good at it. He's hilarious in this episode.
Hey, look, man, I'm not gonna lie. I am a huge John Byrne fanboy. Just fucking awesome. Love everything he does.
You should hate this if you're a real fan.
No, I do love it, and I don't know what he thinks. I'm actually curious to know what he thinks about the MCU. I haven't heard anything, but whatever. The point is,
Dan Slott loves
the Vision Quest. The Vision Quest shit, where they turned Vision white and they basically fucking completely ruined Wanda's character back in the 90s. That all came out when Byrne took over the West Coast Avengers. And a side project was that they made U.S. Agent be a member of the team, and Hawkeye quit over it. And in a related storyline, Mockingbird had been hypnotized and assaulted by this guy named the Ghost Rider, the Phantom Rider, back in like this time travel thing. And rather than be... He was, of course, upset and wanted, to help her because she was assaulted, but then it comes out that she killed him. In modern times, and Avengers don't kill, blah blah blah. Yeah. So he divorced her because, you know what I mean. And so in a related storyline during the Vision Quest type stuff, she finds him and she's like, hey, I need you to, we need to work this out. You know what I mean? Like, I was assaulted. You were there for me for that, but then you learned I killed him. And then you were, and it happens that they hear about these Great Lakes Avengers and they go to take them on to be like, hey, you can't just take the Avengers name. And that's when Mr. Immortal comes about. And he's been in and out of the comics since then. But again, you want to call me a shill in the comments of our two YouTube videos? It's not the MCU. It's John Byrne, man. It's John Byrne. I'm the John Byrne shill. I don't get checks from him. But if you want to call me a shill of anything, that's it.
I would like to see if this was if She-Hulk became a backdoor to the Great Lakes Avengers. I would watch it.
Yeah.
See, again, I would like that the MCU branch out and do weirder shit on Disney Plus. Why not? If you want to keep making like serious movies that you want to put out in theaters, fucking do it, and then keep making weird shit like this on Disney Plus.
So there's a character named Flat Man who is basically Mr. Fantastic, but he's flat.
Yeah.
There's a guy named Doorman, and he stands against things, and you can run through him. There's Dinosaur. There's Mr. Immortal,
yeah.
Big Bertha, and I can't remember. There's one other person, I think. But you know what would be
I don't
really...
think Big Bertha would be in it.
You know what though? You know what though? Actually, this
maybe
is
they could make it something.
this is the
progressive,
you're on my right track. You're on the same track I'm on.
same
on
train.
My right track. We're on the same train. We're eating dinner.
Same
We're both
sidecar.
having steak. We're both having mashed potatoes and corn with it, and a beer.
Are you describing your last meal?
Sure, my next meal, baby. That's right, baby. You know what I'm saying. No, but you're on the same track that you came to the same place.
Yeah. They could do something.
Put
with
Big
it,
Bertha in there. Make her like she is in the comics, but make it a fucking social commentary, dude.
Man.
No, I'm
The
serious.
Comments would be off the chart.
Awesome. I would love it. And you know what?
Because it pisses off
It's
the right
the
people.
perfect fucking place to do it.
Yeah.
Because so many. I mean, I got to be honest. I like that the She-Hulk
Kevin.
show fucks with the people who hate it.
Yeah, Kevin, come on, give it. Look, Kevin, Mr. Feige, I'm gonna make this directly to you. Let Tyler and I make the Great Lakes Avengers Disney Plus show.
Oh,
Come on.
Yes.
We would be so good.
Mm.
It would be good. And you know what? You could make it like shorts. We don't care. It could be like 15. It could be like Robot Chicken, where they're like 11-minute episodes or whatever. We don't have to do. And you can make it animated.
Absolutely.
You don't even need to make it live
whatsoever.
action.
No problem whatsoever.
Come on.
You know what?
Or better yet, we'll do it. Give us a green screen.
Yeah, you know what? Jake and I will do it. All you need to give us is each $100,000. You have that in your pocket right now. Feige has that in his pocket.
And then if it's flopped, you can blacklist us forever, whatever.
Yeah, but we'll have that 100,000. We'll be able to invest it in stuff. Oh, I mean, make the show.
Right. We're not gonna money launder.
We weren't gonna launder money.
We're gonna cut this part out. Kevin doesn't need to know about this part. We'll be fine. Kev knows me. Kev will hook us up.
Listen, man, Kev. You know what? He likes it when we call him
Big
Kev.
Kev dog will.
Hey, we're the ones who cracked the code that his wife, or something, his friends or something had been like beat up by like Inhumans or something. We cracked that.
We did say.
And then I read it in CBR, and it was like he must hate Inhumans. I'm like,
aha,
we got it.
And we figured out. We figured out the secret invasion stuff too. So, give me some skin.
If the Chud's named,
If the Chud's name.
just call me a cook. I still don't even know. I'm
All
not
right.
sure. It doesn't matter.
You don't know what that word means?
I'm
but
not.
You're just
I don't think.
confidently gonna say it.
No, I mean, here's the thing. I know it's a dumbass conservative white boy word. Like it's a word that's used
It's such an
by
internet
white
word.
people to cleverly cover up the fact that they're racist
Well,
or something
Yeah.
or bigoted. Whatever. It doesn't
It's like
matter.
another name for beta, I think.
Whatever.
To
Yes,
them.
exactly. Beta, cuck, simp, whatever.
Cuckold was always, you watch your partner get banged.
Yeah, we already knew about that.
So I always thought it was, Anyway,
You want me to
so
bang your
She-Hulk.
wife
Back to She-Hulk.
while you watch?
No, I thought so. Honestly, I think the last 3 episodes are gonna have Daredevil. I think he'll be in 7, 8, and 9. Be quite honest, I think they'll use that to springboard him. Why is Daredevil kind of being like the street level Nick Fury, where he's just like popping up and every? So he's gonna be in She-Hulk, then he's gonna show up in Echo, then he's gonna have his own show. Which again, I fucking dig it. I kind of like it a lot, and I hope they keep up.
Hey,
With
so stop bitching.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool. Anyway,
Shut up.
She-Hulk was a good episode.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah, big fan.
Big fan. So let's go talk about Andor, or should I say, let's talk about 75% of Andor, because somebody, you told me
It's
watched.
more like 66%.
Yeah, it is. You told me you watched the 3rd episode.
I didn't say I watched the 3rd episode. I said I watched Andor. I didn't say how much. I watched the first 2 episodes and I was hooked. Let's talk about them.
So what we're gonna do is do the first 2 episodes this week, and then do the next 2 episodes next.
Because I'm a shithead.
1 and 2 this week, 3 and 4
So I'll just
next
wait
week.
until Wednesday to watch both of them.
Yeah, I'll just.
Because I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, you fucking.
You fucking simp.
Actually, that'll be good for you. You can just
fucking
watch them back
cuck.
to back, because episode 3 is awesome. I'll
You're
tell you
awesome.
that right now.
You're awesome.
There you go. So
So-
I tweeted after I watched these episodes.
Oh, great.
You started last segment, dick. So I tweeted about it after I watched all 3 episodes.
You give it a give.
No, legit. I finished watching all the episodes, and I tweeted
I hate your phone.
that this is the kind of Star Wars show I always wanted. This is what I wanted the Book of Boba Fett to be. This is to me. This is the more compelling.
You want to know
thing.
why this is a great show, Jay?
Well, hold on. We'll get there.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it.
Okay, you go, buddy.
But like I was saying when I saw the trailer, when I was not that big into Obi-Wan, but you liked it more than I did. And what I said when I saw Andor was like, yeah, I get it. It's a prequel, but it's the kind of prequel I want where it's happening while all the Skywalker shit is happening. It's happening underneath, like everyday people that are the lower level guys. And so the minute I started watching this show, I was hooked. I was like, yes, this is the kind of grummy rebellion shit I want to see, because you don't really see a lot of it in the Lucas movies.
No, you see the top level of it. You see the
even
heroes.
Even in the
you don't see the
trilogy,
dudes.
You don't really
you don't see the dudes. Tightening the bolts on the X-wings and shit.
No, it's Poe and
Unless
it's
they're getting killed.
Luke, and it's like the heroes of it. It's nice to see lower level heroes, I guess. Yeah, no. I really thought it was interesting of how this show is kind of upfront with how much more adult it is for a Star Wars project. It's simply just the fact that he went into a bar that was for sex workers.
Yeah, it's
They
a
never explicitly
brothel.
say that,
No.
but we know what it is.
Yeah.
Which, again, it's written for adults.
There's a
It's-
scene in the
adults-
second episode where you almost get a sex scene between those two characters,
Tim and
Bix and Tim.
Tim. Oh my God! You haven't seen episode 3 yet, but fuck Tim.
I already know fuck Tim because
You can
episode
already
2.
tell, they kinda lay
episode 2, he fucking gives him up. He
That's
calls the number.
Okay, that is the episode. I couldn't remember if that was episode 2 or 3. That
I
he-
ended it when what's his name is coming. Finally comes to town. Luther Rael.
Yeah.
But
let's
talk about it.
Agree with me about the tone, because I think the tone is important.
let's talk about it because everything about it I loved. Let's talk about how much you love and
Yeah.
trust Cassian. You trust. Hang on.
I don't trust him at all. What?
You start the show and you think, okay, this is a good guy, and he's trying to find his sister and everything like that. And then immediately within like 10 minutes of that, like 5 minutes of that, he accidentally kills one guy and then deliberately kills another guy.
Shoots him execution style.
Right. And immediately I was hooked because I knew I was going to be hooked because I think Diego Luna is a great fucking actor. What he brings to this character is awesome. Of course, he's involved in it. He was like, yes, I want to do this character again. So awesome. But immediately I'm like, dude, I don't know what's going on here. But I immediately knew, okay, this show is going to test my loyalties. It's going to test my loyalties as to whose side I'm on while I'm watching this show. Because right now you're on Andor's side, but then you're like, wait, I don't know if I am anymore. He just killed a guy. I mean, I get why, but
then you remember that he killed some fascists, so it's also kind of like, well, that's what I love. That's what I love. The show plays
in the
with
first 2 episodes at least. He's not a spy yet. He's just a dude
and
trying to survive, right?
And in that moment, you don't know that they work for the Empire. You don't know they work for that security team, because they're just shitheads at the bar.
I knew that they were security dudes because of what they said. It's Ferrix.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
The
yeah.
Lego set is ambush on Ferrix, and it has the guy who's chasing after him, the head guy, Cyril Karn, I think is his name.
Yeah.
Great fucking casting for that guy, by the way. Like no, not him. That's Linus. The tall, skinny dude who's been
the
with
one that's
the
like
fucking weird face.
super ambitious.
Yes. That guy's great,
I
dude.
like it. He's so squealy.
He's such a
squirrely
creepy,
and weird. And
but also like the way that he exhibits like being pissed off.
do it now.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, yeah, he is like
He's like a fucking PE teacher, and you're like, fuck off,
this
man.
is what I love about it is he is like legit one of those like Hitler Youth fascists
Yeah.
that like fucking buys in whole hog to
Yep.
this shit and is like, yeah, let's fucking go. We're the fucking empire. We gotta do this.
I love the scene between him and his superior when they're talking, when he's basically just saying like, everything that his superior is saying makes sense, and the way he's reacting to everything that he's saying is just perfect fucking acting, dude. Because he's just like, he's pissed, but he's also like proud in a weird way. Because he's getting dressed down.
Speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you? Hey, excuse me. Did you modify your uniform? Some mild tailoring.
Yeah.
Some piping.
I saw a tweet about this, and I liked it, because it's true. This show, and I think another reason I really like it, and I connect with it, is it is unabashedly a political show. This is a political statement, because this show is anti-fascist, anti-cop, anti-capitalism. Like, this show, and I, like, what kills me, and we'll talk about it in the Grift Report, because we'll talk about this whole situation. Again, it's kind of incredible how people that should be mad at this don't get mad at it for the reasons you'd think they would.
What are they saying? Oh, I can't wait to get to there. See what they
But
fucking say.
But that's what I mean. There's so many things. If you truly believe those politics, you would hate this show, because this show's messaging is very anti-cop, anti-fascism.
But they like it?
No, that's not even it at all.
I didn't think so. I was going to say.
No, the thing they're pissed
it's
about...
It's Star Wars. They can't like it.
Guess what the thing they're pissed about? Oh, it's racism again. Shocker.
Really? I don't...
They're the racists. Just fuck those guys. I'm having a freak
Tear
out.
your shit, man.
No, but I love it. What I love about this show is it does a great job, and the themes are clearly loyalty. You were talking about it earlier. You're talking about test your loyalties. That's exactly what the show is going to be, and I think that's what's so fucking compelling about it. And this is what I love about Star Wars.
Who's the good guy? Who's really the good guy?
And this is truly what I love about Star Wars. You can have the plucky action-adventure classic Star Wars hero's journey story, and I'll enjoy it. And then you can have something like this that's very adult and deals with much different things. I think that's what's so cool about having
darker things.
Because while this feels like its own show, it still feels like Star Wars to me.
All the flashback shit with his Oh,
and it's pro-immigration, so of course they're gonna hate it. The shit people that hate immigration, and that's another thing. It's pro-immigration. It's all this other shit on top of it. And it has so much confidence in its politics and its storytelling that those things are there, but I don't feel like they are. It's still a Cassian story. It's still ultimate. It's not. It's really just all about survival.
I keep looking at my phone. That's why I hate it.
It's all about survival. And all of these political things just get tied into it. And that's, and it's never preachy. It's never, I mean.
Well, no, because it's telling a story, and those things are secondary to the story. If you're an idiot, you watch the show, and you're like, I don't like being clobbered over the head with, and it's like,
and I think
who's clobbering you over the head? I didn't.
And I think what we're going to see.
Wasn't me.
And I think what we're going to see with the one dude, the tall dude that works at the security thing. I won't spoil anything for you in episode 3, but I think we're going to, throughout the season, see a little bit more humanizing of him. And I think that's why his speech was a little bit more comedic, because I think they're going to kind of also show the other side of the people that get caught up in this, that believe in this ideology and get pulled into it. And I think there's going to be that level of like, because I think what would make this more of an effective story would have him, because he's a good actor. He's charismatic enough, even though he's smarmy and weird. He's not unlikable.
You know, he knows how to inhabit that character, which I like.
I think narratively that would be cool, and I think that's what they're going to start doing.
Nobody fucking cares.
Because they're doing a really good job
of you want narratively
mirroring Andor with him, and
yeah, because Andor is like, what is Andor trying to do? He's just trying to survive. And what is this other guy trying to do? Well, he's ambitious. He wants to rise the ranks. And they're very different people. But you know what? they're very similar too, because
even with opposing goals, they're very similar.
if they're in each other's situations, if Andor's in or if Cassian's in the situation as the guy in the blue, the Cyril Karn guy, he's gonna try and buck his supervisor to make things happen. If Karn is in the situation where he gets accosted by a couple guys and he accidentally kills one of them, he's going to kill the other guy too.
Yeah.
That's the thing that is brilliant about the show is they reverse their situations and they both react the same way the other one did.
And the funny thing is too is the ambition is what ultimately has brought consequences to them. Because
right now, Cassian's is unfocused.
The CO of the security thing was like, they got too drunk, they got into a fight, and somebody killed them.
I loved his explanation. I was like, yeah, why not do that?
That's exactly what happened. Like he's just like they picked the fight with the wrong person, and they got fucking iced. Man, it happens. But he was like, no, they fucking murdered one of us. We gotta go after it.
Cassian,
and he takes a whole fucking fleet.
Yeah, Cassian's is unfocused. And the guy in blue, Cyril Karn is his name, and the guy in blue, his is laser focused. So that's the other dichotomy between the two of them, is that he's got a one-track mind, and Andor's just like, I just want to survive. Beyond that, I haven't thought about it, man. And that's really kind of a cool juxtaposition, too, is that, you just have this, gigantic nothing, and then this brilliant laser point, and it's just like, wow.
What was the name of the planet he was from?
Kenari.
I like how that plays into it. I like how that's
I'm interested to see what happens with those guys. I mean, obviously I saw where they went up to it and the guy shot the one lady or whatever and they freaked out.
That first shot of the show when he kills those guys is so impactful. It reminds me a lot of the Joker and the ending scene of Joker where he shoots. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah. When he shoots Robert De Niro and how loud that gunshot is. I think that's what I thought of in that scene because you don't think about it, but that was like how loud the blaster was when he shot that guy. And it's such an impactful choice because and you know what? It is in line with his character in Rogue One because he kills that guy in Rogue One because he's like, I can't let these secrets out. I have to kill you. Like that's what it is. And based on what I've seen in the trailers, he's going to infiltrate the Empire. And he's gonna, because he's in the regalia.
And you know what I like is there's not a lot of there's not a lot of exposition.
No, it's kind of just go.
And you and I
have to figure it out.
You and I have talked about this a lot. We appreciate more, especially like Batman, things like that. Some of those types of stories we appreciate more when you don't hold our hands, when you drop us right in, like Multiverse of Madness. That was a great beginning. You're like, okay, shit's going off, and you're
a different strange.
Like, hey, welcome. The shit's already been happening.
It's called Multiverse.
You're late. So where the fuck you been?
It's called Multiverse. So you know it's a different version of Strange.
I kind of like it when you start watching a show and the tone of the show is, hey, where the fuck you been? We've been doing this for hours now.
Yeah, it truly does feel like, Cassian has been doing.
Dude,
this for
you missed it. Fucking Cassian did a fucking keg stand, man.
We got to talk about the robot. The robot is great.
The robot makes me sad.
Because
he's so lovable and loyal and just.
Why is this the only movie that has a droid that speaks a language, like actually talks and doesn't just make beeps and boops? Why did it take until this show to do it?
Because they knew that the emotional weight of the droid actually speaking would be
much greater, and then.
Dude, every time he fucking talks, it tears my heart out because I know something's gonna happen to him.
He's like always nervous.
I just feel like I feel like something's gonna happen to that droid, and it's not gonna be good, and I'm not gonna like it.
Oh, that's what I mean. It's like finally we understand a droid, so now we have known they've been sentient this whole time,
of course,
and now we're finally being able to understand one instead of just.
Well, besides C-3PO and L37.
Yeah, but I mean like
L or something.
But
droid from Solo.
This droid is more like I think of R2-D2, like just where I would put him in my mind. But my point is that kind of does add more to it because if it just beeps and boops, what's the point?
It's a great. Here's why Star Wars had it all over and still has it all over every other space saga.
Whoa, you're even gonna call it? You like Star Trek though? How dare you?
Well. Droids aren't really a thing in Star Trek, so this doesn't really apply actually. Well, kind of.
I'm just messing with you.
Fuck
Battlestar Galactica had the
Fuck you.
had the best robots.
You know what I liked about Battlestar
Isn't that the one with
Galactica
the
is
helmet and the,
is
and
the
red
real
dot
world.
is going back
It's
and
the
forth?
real world. You know what I really liked about Battlestar Galactica before we go back is how they used the real life plight of the humans under Cylon occupation to show what the Iraqis were feeling under our occupation.
Whoa.
Oh boy, conservatives were pissed about that.
Get your politics
Wait
out
a
of
second. The
this.
humans in Battlestar Galactica are suicide bombers? That doesn't sit with our vision of America as the saviors of the world.
Anyway,
You ought to watch Battlestar Galactica, dude. That fucking series. Holy
which one? The new one or the old one?
Fuck the new one.
And
What do you mean? The new one?
No,
or the reboot?
The one that came out in like 06?
Yeah, that one. Fuck whatever this is. I don't give a shit. You're never going to have a
People
twist.
tell me I should watch The Expanse too. That's on Amazon.
I've heard that too. What were we talking about besides that?
We're gonna do an Expanse show now.
No, what were we going to do?
The
We were
Expanse
talking about
after
Andor,
show.
wasn't we?
Wasn't we? Well, we was.
No, but I was making a point about something that I spiffed off to.
The droids. We were talking about the droid.
The droid is real. Somebody built that.
Yeah,
That's
you
not
can tell that's a
CGI.
that's an animatronic.
It's a practical robot. And I think maybe the one that Leia had in Obi-Wan was maybe a little CGI, but I think it was some practicality. The thing about...
Stop bringing up that show.
You shut the fuck up. The thing that Star Wars has over all these other, science fiction, they make shit. The best of people who make stuff for movies, who make those brilliant looking things that make movies real, they all want to work for Star Wars.
Well, there's a documentary on Disney Plus about ILM.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Wow.
That was really shitty.
ILM and the Lucasfilm stuff. And no, and that the whole reason ILM was created is because George Lucas knew that nobody else could do what he wanted unless he had, a studio
Industrial
to do
Light
it.
and Magic came out of Star Wars because
so that's something that I think is true. That's always been with Star Wars. There's always that. While there is CG and shit like that, there is a lot of stuff that feels practical and looks practical.
And that's what
and that's why I like this droid.
That's why the original Star Wars in '77 was such a revelation to audiences, because up until that point, every starship, every space story, all took place on these pristine,
set,
always clean, and Star Wars was the first one
It made
to
it look a
show
little
it
more
lived in.
Yeah, make it a little more authentic. Yeah, and you're in a situation where you can be a little bit more cheap because you can make it look grimy and more poor looking.
You know what's really awesome actually is they actually,
which is what I love about this show, is how ugly this show looks.
Right. So they when they were building the original models in Star Wars, they cannibalized a lot of models, model kits from hobby stores and whatnot. So the funny thing is they started making stuff for Return of the Jedi, and they were like, well, this one model that we got this part for the X-Wing from is no longer made or whatever. They couldn't find it. So they literally bought an X-Wing model, and used it in the movie.
Wow. Great. Yeah. Great stuff.
But somebody made it. Industrial Light and Magic. The next time you see Spaceballs, you might be thinking to yourself, wow, this is really a well-made, special effects movie for a comedy. Well, that's because George Lucas loved the idea so much, he was like, hey, Mel, I'm going to go ahead and let you borrow ILM so that you can make sure that all the fucking effects in your movie...
If you're going to make fun of me, do it, make it look good.
Isn't that awesome? That Lucas was like, dude, yeah, that's hilarious, but you got to do it right.
He was very... He was also hands-on with the Robot Chicken stuff, and
it's
unfortunate the Family Guy
that
stuff.
Star Wars fans don't understand how cool Lucas is, and instead they're just like, "Fuck you, prequels."
And my favorite thing is they don't.
He gave you a story that you are still following, you little bitches, and you have the nerve, the audacity.
Which is one other reason why I like this show, is it very much has the spirit of the Lucas stuff of
New Hope,
New Hope, and the idea of
before it became a shared universe,
where the show is always, or where Star Wars has always been focused, and Star Wars is focused on the oppressed. It's always been about the oppressed. That's the people that rise up, the oppressed, and that goes back to that interview he did with James Cameron when he said that it was about Vietnam and the Empire's America.
Duh.
Or we were the bad guys in that one. James.
That's weird.
What?
George Lucas sounds
George
like
Lucas.
Jim Henson.
Hey, everybody. Oh, yeah? Kermit Lucas?
Kermit the Frog here.
Nobody talks about how I
Waka
feel.
waka waka.
You want to hear my Ray Romano?
You know,
do you want to hear my?
I want to hear the trolls talk about this part of the
do you
show.
want to hear my Ray Romano so we can wrap up? the
Yes.
segment?
Deborah!
That's my Ray Romano.
Hey Ray.
Hey Ray, I'm
Hey,
your
Ray.
brother.
I'm your brother.
I don't remember the actor's
One
name.
of the favorite Garrett, something Garrett. One of my favorite moments from Everybody Loves Raymond was when he
I
tries.
fucking hated that show. To be
I
honest.
did too, but one time he did like a TV show, and he didn't do that well. But when he got back home, they all said that he did great. And he finds out that they didn't like it, so he's telling them like, "Hey, stop being so nice to me. Like, if I suck, tell me I suck." So then he goes the next night and does it again, and he sucks again. He comes home, and his dad, Peter Boyle, which is great, the best part of the show, honestly. And he comes home, and he's like, "Okay, so what did you guys think?" Because he's told them like, "Don't be honest with me, don't lie." And his dad's like, "I've had better interviews from eating a box of alphabets and crapping it out." I was like, "What?"
And then Ray Romano goes,
Deborah!
and that's how the show is.
I just don't know. I just want to get
I
laid.
thought everybody loved me.
By the way, let's talk about. No, we'll get to it in my. We'll get to
No,
it.
because I think we're gonna have the same long box, so it's another thing we can both talk about. Since you can watch 3 episodes of another show, you fuck. Anyway, Andor, big fan. We'll talk about episode 3 and 4 next week. And now I got to remake all the fucking thumbnails. So I hope
Well,
you're happy.
fuck you. All
No,
right.
I really only got to make. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not.
Nobody fucking
listens.
nobody fucking cares. Yeah, that's.
super.
I
Chicago.
really want the trolls to talk about these
yeah, we
parts
gotta
of the
do
show
Griff
when
report.
we're just being like stupid and we're clearly
They don't
aren't-
know because I cut it before that. Like this clip has already been cut.
Fuck.
Tyler, it's time. It's gonna be a short one.
Good. I want to get some cheeseburgers.
It's the Griff report,
I
everybody.
hate my own music. It was really easy. Whenever you ask me to like make stuff for the show or your scripted podcasts type stuff.
Yeah.
Did you say shh?
Yeah. That's what I said.
Like you were telling me to don't
Shut your fucking mouth.
No, but every time you do, you're like,
Anyway, this is the Griff report.
if I was commissioned, Grift report. If I was getting commissioned like Charlie Harper in 2.5 Men to like make stuff,
Only if you come over to record in bowling shirts. You talk about your tiger blood. Men.
but we've talked about making ads.
Show sucks.
Oh yeah, we've talked about making ads before and how much
Yeah.
it kind of stinks. But you never think about what you're selling while you're making that ad. All you know is you got 30 minutes to make a fucking 30-second ad or you're fired. Probably
it's
not,
Viagra. It'll make your dick hard.
right? And you don't. Yeah. So
Anyway, let's
just
we were just talking about Andor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, who says he hates Star Wars, but loves to talk about Star Wars. So he had, and this is from I don't remember where it's from on Twitter, but I got this from Twitter. It's a minute and a half. I cut it into 2 pieces. Here is
Does Jeremy like Pearl Jam a lot?
maybe Jeremy Griggs, Geeks and Gamers. Here's why he didn't really like Andor. Part 1.
Flashback scenes. My God. The flashback scenes are so stupid. All right, so this is Diego Luna's character. This is Cassian, and they do this whole callback thing, and they're pushing identity politics with this. They 100% are, and this is the only reason Diego Luna is the lead character of this series, because they're trying to push their diversity bullshit. That's 100% what they're trying to do. It's so dumb. It derails from the story. It gives me no interest whatsoever to learn more about this because I know exactly what Lucasfilm is doing. It was really distracting. Yes, I can feel the weight of the world. They did a great job of world building, great job of building that scope and making me feel like I'm in that world with them. But the journey you're taking me on is terribly boring and uninteresting, primarily because Diego Luna is
I'm the
not a
white
leading
guy.
man. But ultimately, do I recommend Andor to anyone that was on the fence?
Before he says it,
Why are you so out of breath, you fucking nerd?
on the fence, turn down your gain a little bit, man.
Me?
No,
Oh.
I'm saying him. He's got a good microphone. I don't know why it's picking up all the.
So-
okay. Yeah, let's break this down. So he just like went completely mask off and said, "I understand.
I'm bored by non-white
I hate
stories.
this pro-immigration story."
I'm bored by non-white stories.
Exactly.
That's exactly what he said.
It's boring.
Here,
How can you watch the first 3 episodes of this show and
I
say
meant
it's
to talk
boring?
about this
Like,
this
come on,
this
man.
episode anyway because I'm really sick of it, and I'm really sick of this whole like woke. Let me just tell you, everything that is called woke is anything that is not strictly white straight male Christian. So when you say
Even
you are
straight white women get called woke. You can't even do straight white women. You're right. It has to be straight.
well, at least you
white
have
men.
women. At least
But they have to be white women.
the point is
Yes.
there's it comes from one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
white
I'm
women
agreeing
can
with
be
you.
part.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
I
No,
interrupted
you're fine. Yeah, you're fucking it up. Jesus Christ!
Your fucking
Trying to be all important here.
God.
No, man. No, but what you're saying to me every time that you say that you're not up for this woke bullshit or whatever, you're showing me your bigot. You're showing me your colors as a bigot. And I do understand the irony of using the term true colors with a bigot.
Yeah.
No, but you're basically saying that anything that's not white, straight, male, or Christian is boring.
Yeah.
That's what you're
Which
saying.
is the opposite, because all that is boring. Like, and again,
And we've seen enough of it.
And they act like
I'm a straight white male Christian, and I'm fucking sick of straight white male Christian stories.
the last 2
Okay.
MCU movies were straight white leads.
Yes.
Like, come on.
Fucking
Come
boring.
on.
Hey, wait a second. The Doctor Strange spoke Spanish in the first part of that movie.
Son of a bitch.
So he was bilingual, so he
All
was
right.
woke.
So hey,
He was woke.
Hey, let me see if you can guess this. Do you think Jeremy is gonna recommend this show?
Well, since I've heard it, no.
Come on.
Son of a bitch.
I don't think I do. I don't think I can
I don't think
recommend
I do.
it because it's still Disney Star Wars.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
still think we're going to
sure.
end up in a really terrible place when it's all said and done.
Which is
Again,
not
Disney
white,
Star
Phil.
Wars, Lucasfilm, they don't really seem to know what they're doing the way that they released this.
not enough
a
white
very,
hoods.
very
White
boring
people.
3 episodes overall. And boring because Lucasfilm is more concerned with pushing their messaging, the message, than actually just telling you a good story. Because if you actually took this world building that you created with this show and wanted to tell me a really good, interesting story with
what
interesting
story?
characters,
A what
that would have been
story?
a
Where's
game
my
changer.
what
Unfortunately,
stories?
You've got
guys?
this
What
vision and
guys?
this scope, but it's being pulled down by the
What
fact that they
people?
have no true ambition to do anything other than push their bullshit. So
Which is not what. Dude, you're literally telling me that all you want is... And by the way, hey, Jake.
Yeah.
Diego Luna walks into any fucking store in America and doesn't say anything. Guess what he passes for? A white dude.
Yeah,
No shit. Now, when he opens his mouth, they're like, where the fuck are you from,
Wait
Mr.
a
fucking
minute.
immigrant?
Wait
Hey,
a
man.
minute.
Hey, you ain't no...
Yeah.
But literally, right?
Yeah. Exactly. It's so blatantly
I
messed
can't...
up.
I
You
just can't, like...
Again, I hate to bring it up almost every Griff report,
Because it's so easy.
but it reminds me again of the Batman review that Ryan Cannell did, where it's like,
Not enough white people.
you literally said this movie is an 8 out of 10, so it would have been a 10 out of 10 if it
there was
had more
white
good white people in it.
Yeah.
And then he says on Twitter, of course, this is a clip that was on Twitter, and he tries to defend it by saying, like, don't ever tell people you actually like something, because you said he liked it. And they played the clip again. You just said you wouldn't recommend the show because it's a boring 3 episodes. How the hell can you say that and say you actually like something? Why would I go to...
Because he's got to follow the grift.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
He's so obvious.
Yes.
Because they think their audience is
You're
so
not even
stupid.
hiding it anymore, guys.
But it's like, it would be like you.
And your audience is stupid. You should see some of the fucking idiots that come over to defend you guys.
But Tyler, just to really point it out, let me say this.
Yeah.
We're talking about Andor, right?
Mhm.
You say, hey, what do you think? I'm like, look, I liked it, but the first 3 episodes are kind of boring, so I guess I wouldn't recommend it.
So you liked it?
Yeah, I loved it. What the fuck? How could you in any way say you like something if you said it was boring and you don't recommend it?
You know that the guys who make so many She-Hulk videos secretly love the show.
sure.
But they can't fucking say it because then they'll lose their audience and their
Oh, I
fucking
didn't get a
clicks
chance
and
to
their
watch
ad
it.
revenue.
I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I saw it today. We're recording on Sunday. I saw it today. that
Today.
I saw it. I saw this on Twitter earlier in the week where it said it was the She-Hulk logo, but it said "Sorry, incels. Not everything is for you," and in the She-Hulk font.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a chance to watch the video, but there's like one of those generic ass thumbnails that Ryan Cannell has, where it's like She-Hulk being hulking out like in the first episode.
As if he doesn't want to get fucked by that so hard.
And
You know he does.
And one of the rotating captions that he uses, it says "Men are trash," because that's the narrative they want to run with. Is She-Hulk hates men?
No creepy men.
And then it has that tweet on the thumbnail. I'm like, did this motherfucker get fooled into thinking that some random person was like a writer for She-Hulk or something? I haven't had a chance to watch it, and I do want to watch it because that's just so.
Send
funny.
me the link. I want to watch it too.
It's just it's so mask off, being like you only care about Star Wars when it's some white leads. Like, my God.
And here's the thing: it's like
I'm sorry, that show is
this
not
isn't
boring.
No, this isn't the first time that that these guys have been a mask off. That's what's damning to me.
Don't clamor for something new,
Right.
and then when you're given something new, like, you can not like it,
Yeah.
but don't see something new and be like, "Oh man, I wish the way it was."
What's
And it's
damning?
like,
What's
what the
damning
fuck?
to me is based on the guys who clearly are coming from over on their channel to like fuck with us, because again we mention them and they come over to defend these pieces of shit.
I don't.
Based on hang on. Based on how intelligent these people seem, they know exactly what they're watching. They know exactly what they're being told. They might not have very well developed critical thinking skills, but they have enough to know that they're racist and bigoted, and they just don't care. And so we can do whatever we want to try and break that cycle of ignorance with these these young white impressionable kids who are clearly jumping on this ship that is sinking fast, guys. I hate to tell.
Can I also
Go out in the world and count how many white people you see, because I'll bet you it's not as many as it used to be, and that's why
They're
like,
replacing
art,
us.
No, art imitates life.
No,
is
that's
what,
what they would say.
Right.
It's the Great Reset.
But I'm just saying, like, just calm down. No, it's not that at all.
Also, I want to make it clear, I'm not saying that everybody that likes these guys is like racist or whatever. I just think that
That's a very good point.
I think that I think.
But you should know by now what you're looking at and what you're supporting.
Yes.
The message that you're supporting is not a good one, and you should know
Well, I'm
that
just
at
saying,
least.
how can you watch any of their reviews
Yes.
and take anything what they say seriously? Because again, it's what I keep
They
saying.
literally
every
double
time we
talk.
do it.
Yeah.
It is talking points, not opinions.
Yes.
It's talking points.
Mm-hmm.
They have an agenda. They talk about the message. What is the message? It's a super vague thing
My favorite
that they
is
like to say, just like woke is
Yeah.
this. Who
just a
Nerdrotic
buzzword,
himself said
dude.
it's like it's a broad term. Then it doesn't. Then you can't just throw it around,
Right.
Because then it makes nothing. It doesn't make any sense.
the point of all this is that, I mean, you know that what you're listening to
They're
and what you're
clamoring-
supporting, you know that it's not right. You know that it's bad for the human community.
They are clamoring for this golden age that never existed.
No. Yes. And honestly,
movies, comic books, everything is like. I'm not saying there weren't bad things in the past, but I'm saying most everything that you consume now that's entertainment is better than it ever was.
guys, you keep claiming for this golden age, and let me just tell you, you peel back that top layer of like gilded truffle, whatever, the gold on top,
Yeah.
and guess what you got underneath? A big
turd.
old fat shitty fucking stinky turd.
Nice.
And you know why there's gold on top? Because of the fucking people who wrote the history textbooks since then.
Wow.
Sorry, but you want to go back and look through actual American history? We fucking suck.
No.
Yeah,
No.
we fucking suck, dude.
Anyway, that's been the Grift Report.
Oh man, did I just? You know what? I just showed my treasonous colors. I'm no patriot.
You showed your true colors. You showed your
True
true
colors. You must be Chinese red.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Alrighty.
You don't like America?
let's
Go
do-
back to.
Let's do a rare long box. shall we?
Ooh, double.
Double dip.
Is that like a triple penetration?
Why?
I don't know.
This is a kid's show.
Who the fuck said you?
No, don't show your kids this.
Yeah.
We swear too much. I don't know why I do that voice.
Daddy,
What's that podcast you listen to that talks about a fucking shitty fucking... What did you say it was? A shitty smelling gold speckled turd?
freaking turd. Just a layer of gold, a thin.
We probably have the same long box.
Mm.
I wanted to talk about the show Reboot, and I think you wanted to talk about the show Reboot.
I do too. Yes.
So let's talk about the show Reboot.
Let's talk about the show Reboot. Yeah.
Step right up. Yeah. So
I love how Johnny Knoxville is fucking that dude's mom.
Wow.
That's just great.
Well, I want to also point out once again that you had time to watch Reboot, a show we weren't even going to cover. 3 episodes. And I was just watching it on a whim because I wanted to watch it. And I was like, maybe I'll talk about it. But Tyler's too busy watching Andor. He doesn't have time to watch Reboot. You son of a bitch.
Jesus Christ. You're so pissed. You motherfucker!
You got an hour and a half, but you don't got an hour.
What kind of piece of shit Nazi-loving fuck are you? Like, wow, what?
I want to fucking shit down your throat, you fucking scumbag. No, anyway.
Wait a second. Did you throw Nazi-loving in there? Yeah, because I'm pissed at you.
This is why Kevin.
Why
Kevin Feige won't hire
Yeah,
us.
you know I don't love Nazis, right? Yeah, no, but you didn't watch Andor, so you
Tyler,
must love
You
Nazis.
can just kiss that fucking Great Lakes Avengers show goodbye.
Yeah, right.
So Reboot, is a show that it's one of those rare situations where the algorithm got me, where I was just
I didn't even know it was being made.
Well, and I only found out about it because I was scrolling through Twitter or Facebook or whatever, some social media, and it just popped up, and I saw the trailer, and I saw that because I like Keegan-Michael Key, I like the cast.
Maybe it was Barry.
What?
Keep going.
What?
I was telling you that the first time I saw this was on another TV show. And it was like a Roku or a Hulu original or something where they're watching TV, and on the TV is Keegan-Michael Key and Johnny Knoxville. It's not from this show, but it's them doing like a fake reboot of a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where I first saw this, and I was like, dude, you know what? Like when I saw that, I was like,
I want to watch this.
that would be a great show. I would love to see those two together. And then they brought in Judy Greer, who's fucking so underrated. Been in so many good things, and she's so underrated.
She's a very consistent supporting actress.
Rachel Bloom, who is also one of the most underrated, under the radar, like one of the most brilliant comedic people out there right now. She did that Crazy Ex-Girlfriend show. I've never seen it, but I've heard it's fucking great.
I've never seen it, no.
I've heard it's amazing.
Well,
I need to see it.
And just the
Paul Reiser, dude. Paul Reiser's making a comeback.
Motherfucker was in Stranger Things, The Boys, and this.
He was
shit.
I love that he's coming back and playing all these like fucking cantankerous, like shitty characters because it's
He's
so
honestly
against
just
his
playing,
type.
Yeah.
Everybody knows him as Carter Burke.
Everybody loves fucking Mad About You.
I fucking hate Mad
That
About
show
You.
is
I hear
so
that
bad.
fucking theme song and I want to fucking jump off a bridge.
How does it go, Tyler?
What have we got but a love and a pillow and fuck it?
Mad About You.
Mad about you, mad about you.
Mad About You. Choo, choo. Mad About You.
Mad about you.
It was about trains, right? Mad About You. Mad About You.
You fucking cuck. You fucking simp.
Oh my God, this show is off the rails. No, so anyway.
The choo-choo rails?
Anyway, I saw that the marketing they labeled like the people that had done Modern Family, and I had not watched the whole show, but I had seen a couple episodes, and I'd known that show was pretty funny. I liked the bits that I saw.
Stephen Levitan. Okay, so one of my favorite 90s sitcoms. I have a couple of them, but one of them, I love News Radio, and one of the other shows that was
Just
kind of
Shoot Me.
Right, and it was on that must-see Thursday, lineup or whatever. And it's a great fucking show. I want to say he also did the Goldbergs.
Because that was Adam. No, that's Adam F. Goldberg.
Okay. The reason why I was saying that is because he's worked with those actors a lot, so that's why I was thinking.
He probably directed a couple episodes.
Might have, yeah. But I saw that at the end of the first, or I saw at the beginning, created by Stephen Levitan, and I was already hooked because.
The show is witty, man. I love it. The dialogue's great, and I think it does so many things that
nobody fucking magically trips over anything in real life.
But that's what's so funny is the show is so funny because it just maps out the jokes. It tells it's so meta that it tells you the payoff.
Yes.
So they keep talking about somebody tripping and like stop
Yes.
bringing that up, and of course that's the payoff joke in the episode. And then like, oh god, they had another joke like that was running, and I can't remember if it was the first episode. No, or it was the third episode when they were gonna have the popcorn in the.
Yes, you're right. It's too broad.
Yeah.
And then they end the episode with
the popcorn was going to be in a washer and dryer. They
Right.
cut that scene, and then they put all the popcorn
in his
that they were going to
Bentley.
use. in
She
his
did,
car, yeah.
right. But then the best part was that it ended the episode with she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes, which
yeah,
is
the
one of the
song.
fucking public domain songs. Also, the one you wanted, Saint Arbitros or whatever, that's
$10,000,
$80,000. $80,000. No, here's some public domain songs. Camptown Races.
Yeah, I love how.
What's the funniest food? Oatmeal? Failed. It's pickles.
I love. You're right. I just love how he's like this old timer,
Yeah.
like douchey.
He's talking to this busty waitress, and immediately they're like,
No,
"Oh my god!"
no. Literal gasp.
Here's this is a show that these fucking grifters, Jesus, and their audience.
I'm sorry.
This is a
That
show.
was an amazing performance.
This is a
I'm
show
sorry.
that the grifters, that the grift report people and their audience need to watch because they will see how funny this PC.
And
you know,
you can yeah. And
You can see how funny inclusivity and being woke can be.
Yeah, when the one lady says, "I thought gays were funny," and
Right.
it just cuts. And I
That's
was like,
fucking great,
that's
dude.
a-
What he says something, and the queer writer playwright just goes, "Oh my god!" I can't remember what it was.
It was something about a dick or something.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. And yeah, and he was like saying like, "Oh,
Literal gasp.
like he was saying what we were saying, like, no, that's fucked up." And
Yeah.
then she's like, "Oh, I thought gays were fun," and then
Yeah.
it just cuts to the
Yeah,
next scene.
yeah.
And it's funny because it works, and the humor comes from a situation where people still talk like that sometimes.
Fuck
And
Buddy
there's-
Mountain.
But the fuck buddy mountain jokes, and that's what I mean. It seems like an an ABC show, like a Modern
Right.
Family would be, and then they
But
then
it's
they start,
raunchy as fuck.
then they start
We've already
cussing.
seen boobs. Already seen boobs.
We saw Judy Greer's boobs in the first episode. I was like, Jesus.
I've seen. She's actually shown them. She's actually had many scenes in many movies where she shows them, and I've always been
that's a running gag in Arrested Development.
big fan. Yes, how fucked.
Say goodbye to these.
Which is really funny because she
Yeah.
has really nice boobs.
Wow.
Which is why the running joke in Arrested Development is look how fucked up her boobs look.
They're all pointed in.
But they're not really. In real life, they're like, wow. No, my favorite part of the third episode is after Johnny Knoxville's fucking, that guy, the kid's mom.
Yeah, that was funny.
And the
Which
one.
I can never get her name. She's
uh,
Reno
uh,
911.
Yeah,
she's in
she
a bunch
was.
of
She
stuff.
was in the state. She was in Reno 9.
Yeah.
She's been in a bunch of.
She did stuff with Michael Showalter
yeah,
and all those guys.
she's married to one of the guys. I want to. Fuck.
'Cause
She's married to one of the guys from the state. I can't remember who, but they're married and they have like kids.
But she's a great comedic bit.
Classic,
character.
right? Yeah, yeah.
She's so funny and everything.
Interior me.
I don't know how to say this.
Enter you.
I don't know how to tell my son this, but I like to
Fuck.
Good Lord. No, I broke the windshield by kicking
Right,
it out when I
yeah.
had an orgasm.
That's pretty impressive. No, the best part is like at the beginning of the episode, he's trying to avoid the kid, and the guy comes up to him and he's like, "Man, I can't believe you got this and stuff." And I'm wearing the suit. And do you know anybody over at CSI Miami, Los Angeles?
Yeah.
What was it? CSI Chicago,
CSI Chicago.
like Chicago Hope Miami or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you know anybody? He's like, not really. And he's trying to get rid of him and stuff. And finally, he's just like, "Look, I fucked the wrong person." He's like, "Got it. I'm out. Break a leg, dude." Like, that's. I don't know much about show business, but I'm
I feel like
willing
that's
to.
pretty common.
I like when they make fun of, when they're meta about it. When they're like, this is so ridiculously over the top. Like, Only Murders in the Building. Sting shows up at one point in the first season, and he's not Sting. He plays a overly, whatever version of himself, and it's great because you're like, I know Sting's not really like that. But you love that he's willing to like skewer that idea and everything.
Do you think they called him that because he wore a black and yellow striped sweater once?
That's exactly right. Did you know that? Did you
No,
watch
I
the
didn't.
Behind the Music?
No, but I know that story.
He was a school teacher, Gordon Sumner, and he played in a lot of jazz bands. And he was actually
A bee.
he was in the jazz kind of scene in London. You fuck.
Look up sheer.
But the way he tells it is that everybody had a nickname and everybody had like a gimmick, and he didn't. But he wore this shirt that was like black and yellow striped, and he looked like a bee, and so people called him Sting, and it stuck. Shut the fuck up. You want to know something else about Sting? You want to know something else about Sting?
Talk about the show.
So he
Talking about Sting.
he wrote an album called 10 Summoner's Tales, right?
Stop it off.
And
Stop.
his real last name is Sumner,
We're talking about
which is
Reboot.
which
Talking
is
about Reboot.
which
more
if you,
Sting.
if you go
No
back
more Sting.
with etymology
Stinger is
and
stuck
the
in
origin
you.
of
He's
words,
dead now. The bee is
Sumner
killed.
is derived from a
Come
summoner.
on, let's move on.
And how many album
Dude.
tracks are on the album 10 Summoner's Tales? 10.
So committed to this damn bit. You've completely derailed the show. Anyway, Reboot.
10 Summoner's Tales.
Anyway, Reboot.
No, the part where he's trying to do the photo, and finally at the end he's like,
They
"I'm not
got
going to
him.
do this," and they got him.
Which, you know what's funny about this show is I just watched it on my own, and I had no idea you watched it, and then I saw you tweet about it, and I was like, oh shit, so we could talk about it.
Yeah.
I really dig it.
Friend of the show, Grace, likes it too.
There you go.
Yeah. She commented on my post. Go ahead.
I just can't stop thinking about
Sting.
it's the bee and you being so pissed off at me.
This is rock and roll fucking history,
I
asshole.
wish they could see how pissed you were. Oh my god. I don't know. Okay, there was
It was
one,
more of a nonplussed.
Keegan-Michael Key, I think, and Johnny Knox. Like all of these guys have great chemistry. I think it's actually a really good, solid ensemble.
Oh,
cast.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
the writing's great. It's snappy. It's fun, and the show moves. Like it which is what kind of bums me out that it's going to start being weekly. I prefer these. What I liked about
I like binging these two.
Right.
Yes.
That's what I liked about Our Flag Means Death when they did like those 3 episode drops. Like I kind of like that because there's only 30 minutes. Let's be honest, like 25 minutes. And
22.
Sometimes it's a little over 30, but it's around that time, and
Yeah.
it's like I just burned through those so quickly.
You know what's interesting? I watched the first episode.
That's why I wait to watch all of What We Do in the Shadows.
Only Murders in the Building and What We Do in the Shadows. Is that come out all at once?
I think all of it's out now.
So
no, it comes out weekly.
Okay, so Only Murders in the Building is the same way, and I was watching that, so I knew that, and I watched the first episode of Reboot. I knew it was a Hulu original, whatever, and I'm like, okay, I'm willing to bet that this is the first episode, and there's no more. I didn't even scroll down, and then the next day, I was like, oh, awesome.
It's silly, but it's a smart idea to release the 3 episodes because then you're like, okay, now I want to watch it weekly. But it's like, again,
When he gets hard on top of her,
with What We Do in the Shadows, I just waited a couple weeks
the sock.
because they usually put out the first 2 episodes and then it's all weekly because it's on FX first and then it's on Hulu.
So when I started watching,
Anyway, Reboot,
yeah,
check it
Reboot,
out. First
great
3 episodes
fucking show.
are
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah,
You know what else is awesome? Friendship.
are we friends?
And this podcast. And you say, are you guys not friends? Or do you guys want to keep being friends?
I don't think I do. I don't think I can recommend.
I don't think I could recommend it.
Hey,
I just hate his voice.
would you recommend Jake as a friend to other people?
It because it's still Disney Star Wars.
Oh, you can't just start it over.
No, it just goes back. So
I don't think I do. I don't think I recommend it.
1 through 3 was really boring, but one of
it's not as fun as the other ones.
Yeah.
We don't even have Tiki Watiti on this.
Aw, you fucker.
You fucking
cuck.
piece of shit. Why do you keep saying that?
Just because it's such a dumb word to
dirty.
me.
So
It's such
dirty.
they use the C word, the cunt word in C
said
word.
the C word
We were
and
s-
it said cunt anyway.
What's the word? I mean, I've said worse than that. I don't like saying that word. That's why I said C word, because I know a lot of ladies do not like it.
Tyler, it's been an honor. It's been a privilege. Anything you want to leave the people with?
No, I'm sorry I used that word. To all the people who don't like that word. I apologize. What? Listen, you don't know this,
I
but we had just a pause where we stopped it, and it's edited out because you don't see the behind the scenes. But I just got taken apart by Jake for using that word. I mean, it was harsh.
It was a tongue lashing.
His dog is cowering behind. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll drink your blood.
That's what he said to me. He fucking said that to me, dude.
Nice.
At the end of it, he was like, "Do you understand?" I was like, "Yeah." And then he said,
Bad mother crusher.
"It's great."
You are nothing but garbage, yeah. Nothing but
That was part of it.
Guyana.
Yep, that was part of it.
What?
What else did you say to me when you were telling me to shut the fuck
I
up?
said. Oh, it didn't work.
Fucking bullshit.
I'll drink your blood.
Why you said that?
I did. That's what I would say. That could be our drop for when we review Morbius.
I'll drink. Oh my god, we have to do that.
We don't have to. I'll watch.
We should do a fucking commentary.
I'll drink your blood. It's every 5 minutes. Yeah.
So next week, talk about 2 and 4 Andor. Next episode of
3 and
She-Hulk.
4 Andor.
Yeah, 3 and 4
Episode
Andor.
7 of She-Hulk.
And whatever else comes zooming down the pike.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on with your soundboard?
What?
You know, for those of you who have turned it off by now, you can't hear me. But this is like the best part of the show, is the end when we're trying to figure out how to end
Just
it.
having the outro song, really.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. Are we done? Because I'm
I
gonna.
don't know. Does this? I thought it's. I thought it would be over by now. To be honest with you.
Oh, I made it like 3 minutes long. I wanted
you
to make
really?
sure. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I had plenty of time to sing. What's in my mouth?